Colorful. Okay, so the first one, two of mine are typing based because my original idea was to do typing based and I was asked to broaden it. So my general subject is English, kind of, so whether that's spelling or whatever, mainly spelling. Okay, so this one, because I like pirates, is pirate themed. It has nothing to do with any topic, so accept it and move on. Okay, so basically there's two different levels. One in which there's kind of like cannons falling from the sky and you have to type a word before it hits you. And then the other one, that you're being chased and you have to finish to say the word and move on until you get to the end. Okay, it's the first one, the faster you do it, you get a higher score. If you don't get a certain score, you can't move on. The second one, you pretty much just don't get caught. Also, at the beginning, you can choose a character just to kind of make it more personalized, and also it means it's more, if girls want a female character, they can have a female character. Guys want a male character, they can have a male character.
What if the guy wants a female character?
Then they can have a female character.
Yeah.
It's on a desktop and one computer per child and will be made on scratch. The second one is pretty much the same thing except it's space themed. Alright, stop staring at yourself at the computer screen.
I'm a lot to
And so it's pretty much the same thing except there's like meteors falling from the sky and then whenever you're running your Zapdos rings because it's cool and you're being chased by an alien. Yeah. Okay. The next one is a Jeopardy kind of game. It will be on the big screen, and all my games are made on Scratch because it confuses me the least.
Okay.
And yeah. So they choose you have two different teams. There's two different teams. They choose a host, and then basically it's verbal. So they'll be like, spell this word, and then one team will spell the word, and if they don't get it right, the other team can, and pretty much you go until you see who gets the highest score.
Yeah.
And
what
then
are the spell words? Just
yeah,
Like a spelling bee.
spelling bee.
it's like a spelling bee,
Yeah.
except a team spelling bee, so you kind of discuss how you think the word should be spelled. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the final one is okay. The final one is kind of like ish like Candy Crush sort of. So except it's on an iPad. So what you do is it's a one-on-one iPad game, and basically, hang on. Oh yeah. And so
I
it's
don't know what
pretty,
Candy Crush is, so you gotta explain.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's like this game where you have to, it's not really like Candy Crush. It's kind of like, with a gem game, you have to like move the things, then you get 3 in a row. It goes, okay, it's kind of like that, except it's just it's not to actually test you on your spelling, but to get you used to the words that are, how to spell the words that are relating to your
It's a
unit.
like a crossword.
Word mole.
No, it's not a crossword. Crossword was one of my ideas, but then I got confused.
It's like word mole, Richard. On Blackberry, word mole.
I don't know how to
Okay, cool. Anyway,
So-
okay, 4 ideas. Let's give feedback.
Very original.
Guys, please.
For the typing games,
I do that. They said you never wear that.
for the typing games, how are you gonna do it? Like, how are you gonna time the speed they type?
Well, you have it if typed in this amount of seconds kind of thing. You get what that means?
So, I mean, are you gonna give them? I guess the question is, are you gonna give them a words per minute at the end, or are you gonna have it like a level where they could type this many words in this like what's? How do they know how well they've done at the end? I guess that's the question.
It's time, and then what you have, if you have it, like each word would be like if written in this amount of seconds from falling from the sky, you get this amount of points. And then at the end of the timer, then it will be like, oh, this is your score. In order to get past, you have to have this specific score. And then so they can increase their thing. And so and so the more things they get per that time, the more,
Cool.
the more ones they get per time.
Okay. Before we clap, let's have votes. I think between the alien and the pirate, what do we think?
Alien.
You like pirate more, so go with pirate. That's all I can say. 'Cause I think they're both creative. The kids are gonna like them both. That's fine. Personally,
at least the space one was like at least themed.
Yeah, I think you probably want to do the spelling. The typing rather than spelling. Is that right or not? It's up to you. Personally, I think the spelling will be easier. First of all, so that's something to keep into consideration. It'll be easier. I think it'd be fun because you have two teams. It'd be more interactive in that sense. So it'd be kind of fun to do that. You could have words that have to do with the units. You could have like, you know, round one is body basic words. We have to spell like esophagus. You know, you could
Pretty
do
complicated word.
you could do stuff like that. So I personally think I would go with the spelling bee, but it's up to you. Cool. Okay, good. Next.